Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the San Francisco Giants. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to go, and towing the slab in this one, Justin Verlander. What do you have on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Jackson Holiday leading things off and takes a strike.
0-1's the count.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Can't glove it cleanly. Still fires to first, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. Seeing plenty of left-handed bats in this lineup against a righty on the hill.
Yeah, they're looking to ambush, and you wonder if it's going to lead to a big game for them or not. Certainly, it's a nice boost of confidence to think you can get to that pitcher on the mound with all those lefties in the lineup, and with that extra split second they have to react. We'll see how it shakes out here.
Jeremiah Jackson
outside.
in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Verlander, 42 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And he drops it down the third baseline. Fires to first on the run. On the money. Nice play.
Well, I'm pretty sure he took a look around the infield to see where they were playing before laying that one down. And everyone was playing back. You assume that's going to be a pretty easy knock, but he just couldn't put it down in the right spot to allow him to beat that out. Maybe the right idea, but he just couldn't pull it off.
Gunnar Henderson stands in now and watches strike 1.
Oh, that's inside.
2 out, space is empty. This one in the air. Adames makes the play, and that's out number 3. We're midway in inning number 1. No score. Back here with my pal Siggy, and towing the slab, Tomoyuki Sagano. What do we have on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Bottom of the first. Here's Elliot Ramos. In for a strike. 0-1. Just missed. Grounds 1 to short. Vasquez gets it to first. 1 up, 1 down. Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
One down, base is empty.
Ball.
Right side, hard hit. Whips it to Mountcastle. And here this afternoon, two quickly away in the bottom of the
Batting
first.
third, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
Willie Adames stands in.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
And that is out of play. On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's going to be Ryan Mountcastle. Verlander back to work. And a foul ball. Late on that fastball.
He's really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
And that one is inside ball 1. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Really nice job working both sides of the plate for that strikeout. Started him off inside, then away, back inside again, and that one set him up for that last pitch on the outside part of the plate that he just swung right through. Pretty smooth sequence right there.
Stepping in, Colton Cowser. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And here it comes. Now one missed.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Liner, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting sixth, right fielder, Dylan
Here's the
Beavers.
rookie right fielder, Dylan Beavers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Cowser at first, one gone. And now it's even up.
1-1.
And a strike in there. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes on the ground, right side, in plenty of time to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Batting seventh, catcher, Samuel Basallo.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Basallo digs in now. First offering, and it just misses. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. That one finds the corner, and the count 1-1. And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One left for the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Then let the beat smooth you get up. Let the groove soothe you get. Then let the beat smooth you get up. So many things I try to say when I'm writing it. I found myself
back here at San Francisco. Bottom of the inning. And digging in for San Francisco, Dominic Smith. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
That one's upstairs, ball one. And that one pulled foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
The 1-2. Way inside, gets out of the way.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The other way. That's one out, the bottom of the second.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Here's Matt Chapman. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. Fouled off down the right side.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play, can throw from so many different angles, and makes really tough plays look very easy.
And that one misses up and in. And now it's even 1-1. Breaking ball in there for a strike. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start. All of a sudden, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is. And that's what leads to the strikeout.
Swing and a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
A late jump, and it's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Some aggressiveness right there. Looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Two outs and one in scoring position. Up the middle and a base hit. Matos headed for the plate. He scores and they have the lead. And it's an RBI single, 1-0.
Well, it certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. You'll often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it. And that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Christian Koss stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And now 2-0. And that's too high.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Next offering is in for a strike. Fastball for a strike.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Bailey off of first with 2 away. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
So digging in, Drew Gilbert just missed. And that misses. And now 2-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
On the ground right side, Holiday. The throw to first. They limit the damage here. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. All set for the start of the inning. And into the box for Baltimore, Luis Vasquez. Slice to right and foul ball. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
1-2. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Catcher has it, fires to first. Not in time. He's safe.
Batting ninth, left fielder.
Well, you don't see it very often, but every once in a while, a guy strikes out and still somehow ends up safe on first. And when it happens, you kind of scratch your head. But I guess sometimes a pitch is so nasty, it makes everyone miss. Now they're going to have to get more than 3 outs in this inning.
Here's the left fielder. And ball 1. Verlander moved to first. Vasquez back in on a dive. And the 1-0. Fastball for a strike at 95. Tying run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And a swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Got him swinging. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
So up next, Jackson Holiday. He's 0 for 1. That's in there. And that is strike 1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Runner takes off. Ball outside. Throw to second. Tag. out at second.
You can have all the speed in the world, but if you don't have a good lead and a good jump, sometimes it's best to just shut it down. You can't just think that you're going to outrun the baseball. Really good job. Pitcher getting the ball to the catcher. Nice throw down to second base. Probably would have been better served shutting it down after that bad jump.
Just outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's way outside, and it's 3-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Digging in, Jeremiah Jackson. That one's in there, and it's 0-2.
Well, this is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Gunnar Henderson. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Orioles strand a couple. They're down 1-0. Back here at Oracle Park, now the left fielder, Elliot Ramos.
Elliot Ramos.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And the pitch is outside, ball 1. On the ground to the left, Vasquez throws to first in time. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
And here is Devers.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles, and by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age.
One out, base is empty. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Man at first, Willie Adames, the next Giant to hit. 0 for 1 so far. First pitch misses. Devers, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. That clips the inside corner for a strike. 1-1 is fouled off. Not close with that one. 2-2. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Beavers makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, first baseman, Dominic Smith.
Dom Smith stands in. He's 0 for 1. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Runner puts on the brakes at second, so it's first and second with 2 out.
Waste no time there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And here is Matt Chapman. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Now, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. That's a little bit low. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. First and second, 2 down here in the last half of the third. Just missed. Luis Matos on deck for San Francisco. And that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
2 outs, bases full. Luis Matos, the next Giant to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Two outs. And that just misses.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That's off the mark. The count now 2-2. Just off the inside edge.
That's a really good take.
That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
Really gotten himself into a mess out there, and now forces home a run with the wall. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Now batting,
Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit. RBI single his last time up. That misses, and that's ball 1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. finds a base hit into left field. One runs in. Tag, and he's out at the plate. Inning over, and it could have been worse. So 2 runs on 3 hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. On to inning number 4. It's the Giants 3 and the Orioles nothing. New inning getting started, and now the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. And that one clips the corner.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Hit in the air, center field. Gilbert has this one sized up. 1 away.
Up next for the Orioles, center fielder Colton Cowser.
Now Colton Cowser, and he's already singled in this game. Cowser measures 6 feet 2 inches, 24 years old, a former first-round pick in 2021. There's the strike.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Ramos on the move to the gap. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting. Right
2 outs,
fielder,
base is
Dylan
empty.
Beavers.
And the batter now, Dylan Beavers. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. A little bit high. 1-0.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And that drops in for a strike. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Good eye in that spot.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Bailey collects, fires to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Ready to go, bottom 4. And digging in for San Francisco, Christian Koss.
Christian Koss.
And that one is downstairs. Ball 1.
Well, these Giants doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
Next offering is in for a strike. Foul ball there. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And now the center fielder, Drew Gilbert, grounded out his first time. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
There in the shallow right field, but then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
Ramos in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. The next offering misses, and the count is 1-1.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Two down, nobody on. And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1, 2, 3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Giants 3 and the Orioles nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 5, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Samuel Basallo. Verlander back to work. That's down and in.
You know, these Orioles need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Makes the catch for the out.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Luis Vasquez now at the plate. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Drops into the glove. 2 down.
Now batting, number 56.
Here's the left fielder. Struck out swinging his first time. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. The Giants leading by 3, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one drilled left field. Ramos makes the play, and that is that. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Giants 3 and the Orioles nothing. Now on the bump, number 86.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Now it's Devers at the plate. 1 for 2.
Designated hitter, Rafael Devers.
Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seen the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Willie Adames. Both 2 in this one. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Rips one to left. That's a base hit.
Now batting, first baseman, Dominic.
Now it's Dominic Smith. That clips the corner.
0-1.
Adames over at first with 1 away. A swing and a soft liner. Lunging try, but it falls. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now it's Matt Chapman. He is struck out, and he is walked.
Ball one.
In the dirt. Runners at first and second with one gone. Chapman gets a piece there.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And a 1-1. Ground ball left side, could be two. Off balance speed, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
And now, Luis Matos. Ball one, no strikes. Runners on first and third, two away. And a foul ball. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. And a base hit knocks in a run.
Down in the count, battling to stay alive, and just a nice job to put it in play. Pitch was away, so he definitely pulled off it there. Not what you want to do with the pitch in that location, really, but he was able to guide it into the outfield for the knock.
And up next for San Francisco, Patrick Bailey.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And he takes a strike.
All one's the count.
First and second, two down. Fought off foul. That one
ball,
not close.
Going
to count 1-2. In the dirt. Two aboard, two outs. Up the middle. Vasquez handles, throws to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now a 4-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Top of the sixth inning. Here's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday.
Jackson Holliday.
And that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Jeremiah Jackson. And there's a ball.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hard the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw, and they got him.
There goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
On its way to the corner, Matos on the move towards foul ground. Can't get there. This one lands foul. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. The Orioles down by 4, and we're the top half of the 6th. Got him looking. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. That one just misses.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Check swing, called strike.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this is
Henderson off of first with 2 away. Fouled off left side. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Outside with a breaking ball. Verlander moved to first. Henderson dives back in safely. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Henderson around third. He'll score.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Colton Cowser. There's the strike.
0-1.
Runner at second, 2 down. Inside, just missed. Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Jose Butto getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Number 63 getting cranked up as well. On the ground, right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. The O's add one on an RBI double. It's now a 4-1 ball game.
Going, yeah, we in go mode. Going, yeah, we in go mode.
Now pitching for
Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and
Number
there's a new pitcher on the
66.
mound. Roansy Contreras.
Roansy Contreras.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And digging in for
Leading
San
off
Francisco,
the Giants.
Christian Koss.
Second
A strikeout
baseman,
and a walk.
Christian Koss.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, these
0-1's the
Giants
count.
really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Late on that fastball.
0-2 is the
And
count.
no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
That
That's a
one missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Caught him looking for the K.
Now batting.
At the plate, Drew
Center
Gilbert.
fielder, Drew Gilbert.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away, if you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Strike 2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
And they'll do it again. That one
1 ball,
inside.
2
Look
strikes.
out.
Ball 2.
In the air, left field, down the line. Makes his way towards it. Hauls it in after a long run. 2 down.
Up next
Well, those
for
can
the
be pretty
Giants.
fun as an outfielder. Got to
Left
put it
fielder,
into his
Elliott
highest gear and go a long way to track
Ramos.
that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Ramos. The batter now as he swings and misses for
0-1.
strike 1. Comes up empty.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
0-2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Giants go down quietly. They lead it 4-1. Back here in San
Leading off
Francisco,
for Baltimore,
and now the right fielder, Dylan Beavers. The pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short. Adames the throw to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
And next for the Orioles, Samuel Basallo. That's in there. It's 0-1. The
0-1's the
Orioles
count.
trailing by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7.
Ball, that's inside.
And that's
Nope, that's
off
off the plate.
the
Ball
inside
2.
edge. And that's ball 2.
Ball 3.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Line drive. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting, shortstop.
I don't know how he's
Luis
able to shoot that
Vasquez.
pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Bob Melvin hands the baseball over. Verlander done in this one, and he exits with a nice lead.
Now
Threw the ball
pitching for
well,
the Giants.
and we'll have a new pitcher when we come
Number
back.
70.
Jose Butto gets the ball
Jose
now.
Butto.
One gone, runner at first. Luis Vasquez, the next to hit for the Orioles. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
That's a ball.
That one finds the zone. That's strike two. Gets a piece and stays alive. That one at
That's ball two.
95 missed up top. And the count now even up. And that's
Down to 3-2.
outside. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Dives and it gets by. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Now
Love
batting,
how he became
number
a really
56.
tough out with 2 strikes right there. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Now here is number 56.
Ball, that's out.
And that's off the outside edge. Ball one. Tying run at the plate. Swinging a foul out of play. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now
batting,
loaded.
second baseman,
Only one away.
Jackson
Everything
Holiday.
came together for him. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
And the batter now, Jackson Holiday. Upstairs.
Ball, that pitch is up.
Missed
Ball
with a
two.
changeup. Now 2-0.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
2-1.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
He's begging, give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
And that's outside. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. 1 run's in. Another comes in to score, and it's a 1-run game. In there safely. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in, I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Jose Butto done for the afternoon, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching
So the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill,
number
Tristan
43.
Beck.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And into the box for Baltimore, Jeremiah Jackson. 1 for 3. Out towards right center field. Squeezes it. Runner tags from third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. It's 4-4.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
So now the DH spot, Gunnar Henderson. Ball 1 there.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely. Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Line drive, base hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. The pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing. Really important at bat coming up now.
So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Ryan Mountcastle. And a base hit right there. In to score is the runner from third. It's an RBI single, and they take the lead in the 7th.
Picks himself up an RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
First and second, 2 outs. Cowser getting ready to hit. This one lifted in the air, left field. And that's the 3rd out. So 9 batters come to the plate, 4 of them score. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Orioles 5 and the Giants 4. And we're back, bottom of the 7th, and now it's the Giants DH, Rafael Devers. Into the outfield, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
All over that one right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
first. Now it's going to be Willie Adames. Fastball is outside. One now. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
To short, could be two. Here's Holiday for one. Over to first, safe.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Roansy Contreras gives way, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
Corbin Martin gets the call from the pen.
48.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Next to hit, Dominic Smith. And that misses. And it's 1-0. And another ball.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Check on the runner. Checks his swing, dribbled to the right side, and a foul ball. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second.
You know, I always felt as a base runner, base stealer that, you know, if you can get in that first, second, maybe third pitch, get your jump and steal second base, you had a much better chance of being successful. As it gets deeper into that at bat and those pitches rack up, you almost get a little more flat-footed, and you've got to be sharp to get that jump and to beat a good throw down to second base. Just wasn't able to do it right there.
The changeup missing, and the count's full. Matt Chapman in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Holding on to a one-run lead here at the bottom of the seventh. Looking to get the tying run on base. Down the left field line, base hit.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Chappie steps to the dish to take his cuts. Late swing fouled off.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Smith, the runner at first with two gone. And that one fouled off. That's to third, boots it. Still finds a way to get off the throw. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And they don't get the out.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting. Now we'll see if they can pick up that tying run and start us over here in the late innings.
So the tying run in scoring position now. Luis Matos, the next Giant to hit. In the dirt, blocked. Nice job behind the plate there. Next pitch is outside. On the ground, down the line, and it's foul. Just missed.
This is a really good feeling.
And they're all loaded up.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to is just not going outside of what he's looking for out there.
Bailey in the box now. Takes strike 1. Two outs. Next offering is outside. Late swing, foul to the left. The 1-2. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. Inning over. That's a crucial missed opportunity.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Number 63.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now it's the right fielder, Dylan Beavers. 0 for 3 in this one. Inside, and that's ball 1. And another ball. Swings through that.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
That's hard hit on the line. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Samuel Basallo. And there's a foul ball. Fastball is outside. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Joey Lucchesi, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Bivens, the right-hander, also getting loose. Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering is in for a strike. And that's downstairs and outside. Comes a 2-2. And that one is lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One down.
Now batting, shortstop Luis Vasquez.
So digging in, Luis Vasquez. Just missed. Liner caught it second.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, 56. But it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Now the left fielder. That misses the zone. 1-0. Beavers leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
So hard to touch. Being at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time...
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. 1 hit, 1 left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Orioles 5 and the Giants 4.
Now pitching for
Back
Boston.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
45.
bottom of the 8th. Keegan Aiken.
Keegan Aiken.
Well, 1-run game, and digging in for San Francisco, Christian Cox. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. In there at the knees, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Struck him out looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously. So he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Now Bob Melvin going with a pinch hitter. Jumping lead. And this is a big at bat in this ball game. Pitch is in there. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
One down, base is empty. And that one fouled off. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Ball 1.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
So 2 down now, and here is Elliot Ramos.
Counts 1-0.
Fastball almost got him there. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Backed off the plate that time.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
That's in there. Now 2 balls and a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Got him swinging. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back.
Giants.
It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound,
57.
Joey Lucchesi.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with a lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Leading
So
off for
back to the
Orioles,
top of the order.
second
And
baseman,
now Jackson
Holliday.
Holliday.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
And ball 1. And strike 2.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Lifted in the air, out to left. And it's caught for the out. Here's the third baseman, Jeremiah Jackson. Fastball for a strike.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
That one missing inside.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in, looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
Ground ball to the right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Gunnar Henderson.
Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Rip towards third. Whips it across, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They lead at 5-4. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Yennier Cano.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box.
The Giants, designated hitter, Rafael Devers.
That one misses. Ball one. That's down and in.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
And another ball. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
That's in there. And now 3-1. Ball 4, he walked in, and that keeps things going.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
No outs, runner at first. And up next for the Giants, Willie Adames. There's the strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
That misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One-run game, bottom 9. On the ground, 2 ball. To second for 1, and it's over his head. Around second is Devers. And they won't get him, and he goes first to third on the error.
Well, things that lead to big innings other than hits or home runs are, of course, walks and errors. Free base runners, and they've been gifted with both so far this inning. And that will make any manager in the dugout just stew a little bit, and I'm sure he is right now.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Dominic Smith, the next Giant to hit. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Hammered on the line, base hit. Devers crosses the plate, and it's an RBI single, and they've tied it in the bottom of the 9th.
Huge moment for him and his team, Boog. You know, some guys just grip it a bit too tight in a big spot like this, having a chance to tie it up in the bottom of the 9th. But he didn't let the moment get to him. Comes up with the RBI knock, and now he's giving his teammates a chance to walk this thing off with the win if they can push across another run.
Matt Chapman up to the plate now. In there for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. A right-hander appears to be getting loose. Ground ball up the middle. There's one. A sensational double play.
He's so good at coming across the bag and snagging it with the bare hand to throw. I like the flair that he brings day in and day out.
And up next for San Francisco, Luis Matos. Just missed. Off the plate, ball 2.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
High in the air, out to right. Beavers gets under it, makes the grab, and that is the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. All even at 5 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show.
Just some whips we roll. Oh, always we know.
And welcome back to the ballpark. On to extra innings. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Ryan Mountcastle. Lucchesi back to work. That's outside, and that's ball one.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the ninth, so here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button, try to get some more runs, and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
Man at second.
Yeah.
Center field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away. And now here is Colton Cowser.
Well, first base open. Really no reason to pitch to this hitter right here. Put him on. Have the force at second first. Perhaps getting inning-ending double play.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 away.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this whole crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded at scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
And next for the Orioles, Dylan Beavers. First pitch just misses. Man on second, 2 down. And that's in the dirt. That's to third. Slings it across. That ends the frame. And the Orioles lead 1. And this remains a 5-5 ball game. Back here at Oracle Park, we're in extras here. Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey. And that misses. And it's 1-0. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1-1.
Just off the inside edge. Line drive, base hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Giants walk it off in extra innings.
You know, he had to feel the pressure. Winning run on second base. Found a way to make solid contact, and the winning run comes across to score. Everyone going crazy. Exciting finish to this game today.
6-5 the final here today. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.